so much for joining us today. My name is Evie and I am the content creator and more here at Bela Beauty College. We just wanted to take a little bit more time with our students and for anybody else who is discovering us along the way. We wanted to connect with you and give some tips and tricks as well as how to best set up your beauty business. So this is the first video of hopefully many more on how to do exactly that. For lash artists, we spend hours on end in the exact same spot. On a busy day, it's not uncommon to start getting some aches and pain. In terms of health, firstly, it is really important that you are taking sufficient breaks to have water, go to the bathroom, just rest and stretch your body. But also setting up your station to be as user-friendly as possible is incredibly important. If you are in the optimum position for your lashing, it actually can make things a lot quicker for you if you have that extra stability. Setting up your lash table, you want to make sure that it's about chest height. Very important that you're able to pull your chair all the way under your lash table. So make sure when you are choosing your lash station, your lash table, your massage table, whatever you want to call it, make sure that it has access underneath for you to put your knees under it. Can't tell you how many times I've seen lash tables that have great big wooden bits and pieces all around the place and I can't get my knees underneath. So when you are purchasing one, have a really good look at it. Make sure that when you are setting it up, you're gonna be able to get your knees underneath it. Now this one has a little bit of a gap here, so I'm gonna have to put my great big long legs underneath it. If you've never seen me in real life, which a lot of you probably haven't, I'm really tall. I need to make sure that I have my lash station set up perfectly. So for this next bit here, I'm gonna make sure that my chair is at an appropriate height. Now, I wanna be sitting up nice and straight. There's no point in putting your lash table at a really good height and then hunching over it the whole entire time because you're going to get really bad back problems. I already have a really bad back from years of doing suits and theme parks and dancing all the time. So I have to be really careful with my back. So I'm making sure that I'm sitting up nice and straight in my chair and I'm completely straight on to my client. With my lash pillow, that's the next step. You're going to want to make sure that it's in a really good spot. You can rest your elbows if you need to. That's gonna be great for stability. If you can't, if they are too close up here and you are starting to lash like this, and you're starting to do what I like to call meerkat hands, that's not good. You're gonna get really, really sore fingers, hands, forearms. That's going to strain. It's going to go all the way up into your back. It's going to start putting tension on all of those muscles too. So make sure when you're setting up your table, every single thing is correct. You're gonna spend hours in this position. You want it to be perfect. Even if you have to tell your client to move away just a little bit, just to shuffle down, that's fine. They're not going to mind. In fact, they're gonna be happy that you've asked them to make sure that you are comfortable, they are comfortable, so you don't have to move them halfway through the service or you start to get tired and you don't do your best set. If you're comfortable from the very first step, from the very get-go, you're gonna have a great day, you're gonna have happy clients, and you're gonna have a happy business. The next thing you want to be looking at is where you have your equipment. So I have my lash tie on my right-hand side. So have it on the side that you have your dominant hand. So right-handed, obviously yes, right. But if you're left-handed, you want to have it on the left-hand side. Also like to have my blue dot and everything on this right-hand side as well. Remind your client that you're going to have this lash tile here. You might have some close calls, which is not good. You want to avoid that as much as possible. Have your client put their hair opposite side of your lash tile and your tweezers and everything, just to make sure you don't have any glue getting into people's hair, because that would not be fun to get out. Yeah, so please make sure you keep that in mind. And to remind your client once again that you are going to have equipment on that side, so please don't reach up to try and do anything or they might get stuff on their sleeve. I also have my lash station set up on my right hand side because it's just easier for me to go and grab things throughout my lash day. So to make things really, really quick, have everything set up beautifully and really tidy so you don't have to spend ages clunking around with all of your things trying to find a particular lash tray. That not only is going to waste time, but it's not going to look good for your client either. Try and have everything organized in curl, size, and diameter. Make sure everything is really easy to find. It's actually built into this tray, which is really cool. If you don't, I'm gonna go more into how to set up your lash station in the next video. So I'm going to go into how to sanitize and clean your tools and also how to have the most hygienic salon in future videos. So stay tuned for those. Hope this has been helpful for you and please let us know what you would like to see next. Thanks for tuning in. Don't.